Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II War in Europe as we continue our fight to the very last blood against the Wargaming Guy in 1944 D-Day scenario to commemorate the 76th anniversary of D-Day. So it's, I believe it is the last turn of the summer, for me at least. And without further ado, let's see what happened this time. And what the Wargaming Guy did to me. Again, we start in Ireland. Here we go. Skopje will fall as he's approaching Sofia and Thessaloniki, so now he's next to me. Beautiful! So he'll try to push through this part. Now we are under attack in Mostar. Sarajevo is next on his list. 1 point, nicely done. 2 points, beautiful. 1 point, amazing job. Beautiful. Once more he comes in and wants to die. Arisa has been cut off. And now we are in Athens now. Constanta will be crushed. Well, that's a nice news that he is actually bombarding it instead of my units on the Danube River line. And we are now, as you can see, encircled. And Bucharest is in danger. Unfortunately, I had a core here which did not provide zone of control. Please survive. Please, please, please survive. Oh man, thank God. Will he take Königsberg now? 3 points, beautiful. One more shot. Artillery. Strategic bombing. Königsberg. Hold on. Yes! Beautiful. You will die. Yes, you will. Does he not have enough units around here? I mean, he has to have enough units to destroy my anti-tank, for God's sake. Ooh. Ooh. Another tank. Hold on, if you can. Ah, he escapes, of course. So, now this unit has fallen. And here we go with strategic bombers. Hold on in Königsberg. We must hold on. Okay, another unit to be encircled then. Bum bum bum. Let's 13, please. No, don't know how much points, but something for sure. So you will die next. And I will just encircle you. You will most likely die. No. And we'll search for yet another unit. You will die due to attrition. And I don't really care what's going on around there. And what's that supposed to mean? 3 points, nice. Okay, he did not bombard me with British. Ooh, 10 turns remaining. Excluding this one, so with this one we have 12 units to play with. Lutsov has been sunk. Skopje, a lot of towns captured. Mostar also was captured and occupied by the enemy. Really, I need to take a look at my subs. I'm pretty sure he is reinforcing those positions there. Maybe something like that. We'll see how that works. Tirpids, how are you doing? 7 supply. Okay, you will remain where you are. You survived somehow. Damn, I would love to do just that, but it's not going to happen. So let's not ponder about it too much. You somehow did relatively well. Need to fill this plug now. Ooh. 2 points from army, shock army. This army, yeah. And we have to think, where can I find a unit to do just that? Resupply. Destroy you, for sure. We haven't done anything, which means we can finish you off, most likely. Okay, we can actually move him to press off. Bam bam. Encirclement. Bam bam. Okay. Well, that's alright. We've got those guys around here. Can I operate? Oh, damn it, I can't operate you, but I can operate you. Rotterdam, operate. Okay. Hague is not in a good enough shape. It makes sense. But I can operate them. Okay, 2. Okay. We've got this garrison available. So I was being worried about you, because to be honest, we don't have that many units around here. And I would actually love to move one of my HQs around here. Be in range. I've got garrison. I can potentially move. He did not evacuate his forces. But I can't operate him, of course. Nah. No. if I were to swap them, I would have this garrison available to operate away. But then, okay, I know what to do. I will use my units here to swap them. Yeah, and I will operate him onto the front line to die in glory, of course. Now let's take a look at von Manstein. We don't need you right now, but I want experience on you instead. I need to recover some experience that I have lost. So you know what? I'm going to go for a sure deal, as I'm not going to attack. 2 points to give von Manstein, most likely, the experience that he needs. Yes, 3 pips of experience, that's what I wanted to see. So now, in that case, have you freed up. And von Manstein will hopefully attach to unit that I will transfer here. So let's give von Kluge some experience now. A half pip it will have to do. Got you as my tactical reserve. He did not attack my unit in here, surprisingly. Now, you. And you. Let's start with you. 1 point, that's nice. And of course, at 1 point from you, will be also just what I need. So obviously we are going to reinforce those guys. All we can. That's a bit tempting, but I do not have units to actually cover this sector. Okay, that's nice. We don't have to worry about those guys. Budapest, we've got you. Around here. Let's deal with this army. I am not done yet. Oh, I've got one more. Okay. Schirmer has 2.5 pip. We've got nothing really. Oh, that's nice. 3. Okay. Okay. Where are you? You are not attached at all. That's very concerning. Who are you attaching? You. Nah. That makes much more sense. So we lose free entrenchment if I am to move you. Actually, you are providing zone of control, so if I am to destroy you just like that, of course. I can follow him. 1 point of entrenchment I do not care about. Let's do that. I was hoping he would actually cut him off, but he didn't. Okay, so now you. Not really. No. Maybe you. Can you finish him off, please? Nah. Let's retreat you. You can probably move into here and finish this guy off. But got some serious issues around here. As you can see. It's pretty obvious that I have overstayed my welcome. Maybe, just maybe, be able to do something. I can use you to move you into railway to operate you away. What I'm going to deal with Romania as last resort. Seriously, he's not attaching to this unit? You are attaching Rommel. Really? Okay, that makes it very great actually, because I can move you freely. Hopefully. Please be in range. Yes! Okay, that was huge. I will definitely need to reinforce you. Ooh. Zero supply, okay. Alright. And what I haven't told about, I've checked actually scripts, and we do have to have Axis German units in 2 hexes near Sofia and 3 hexes near Bucharest, but we only need to have 1 for them to not surrender. So I don't need you around here, I will actually move you there, I believe. Varna. And we are, of course, abandoning this line. I will start with you, most likely. Yeah. I need to get rid of his zone of control as fast as possible. And I probably just blew it up. Of course, he ran away to the oblivion. But now we are abandoning this ship. Ooh, that's why mobility hurts. Why do I have mobility on you? Ah, because you never died. That's pretty obvious. Mobility, as you can see, how much points it costs. Do I have someone to repair? Nah, so I can't show you that. That's pretty much it. Damn, mobility cost me so much points. Revolting, to say the least. Revolting indeed. Now, I'm not going to give up on you yet. So we move in. Still have to have you in Bucharest. Okay, if I were to swap them two, I would need you in here, protect Romanian HQ. And 1 unit in here. But we are going to evacuate. Am I willing to let Bucharest be still? Am I willing to do it? You know what? I'm going to swap them. Yeah. It's a huge risk. But what's new? Evacuate Danube. 1 point of entrenchment. How far can we go? Not far enough. Let's give up on Vikau. It's at 0 supply, so it's not really... It can work at speed bump though. It would be encircled. You are going here. Could have operated then to Varna. How many points do it cost? 20. Let's dig into mountains maybe. In the north. Here that would be also great. Loest, can I operate you? Nah, I can't. Do we let this core live? Is the other question. Because it will come back to this position to bite me later on. But if I move you here, he will have 0 supply almost, and he will be out of action for the remainder of this game. Okay, so probably not. The other question is, what do I do with you? Here? No. Hills. No, to the city. We're going to the city. And you're going out of this port. Okay, so this is the last defense of Bucharest. Now in here. So you will be operated away. Let's take a look at my attachments. Do not need to attach you. I would love to operate him away near Belgrade to go and hit those tanks. So I will check if I need him there. And you will be operated here, so we know that. And I'm going to check if I actually can do that. So first of all, let's do that. How are you doing? Nah. So I attack with you. 1-1, that's not good enough. No, so this tank will move forward. Hopefully finish him off. Of course. Why am I not surprised? No, are you kidding me? 3 points? So take this hex, of course I can move it back. Now, that's what I wanted to see. Bam! Now, of course, you will not remain in this city. Need to reinforce you. Now we've got another fresh tank ready to counterattack. You will move into Antwerp. Protect port. And I will operate you away. Front of Belgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it will do. Now, you will take over Grenoble. That frees you to move into port, for example, or into here maybe. Of course, let's not forget about that. 2 shells. Let's dig you in a bit more. He's not doing too well on morale, so that's why I was considering operating you away, maybe. On supply, I mean. Even Florence would be great, because it would provide 10, and it would cover also the city, which is important. 10, 9, 7, instead of 5. And if you won't attack me with those tanks and just sits idly by, then why not? And we've got you available. And let's move you to city for better defense, I guess. Oh, no. It's not happening. I will bring you forward to bring better supply to you. And you will be operated away for sure. You are actually somewhat ready for combat, so let's move you there. I'm such a tough call. I don't want him to be standing there. I think I do it. I think I do it. And I need one more core. Here. Or do I need a core? Do I need a core? Let's be honest. Let's just encircle him like he deserves to be. Just like that. Bam. Now, what I could do also is move you in here, start destroying those tanks, but why should I? I don't really care, to be honest. First of all those cities, 0 MPPs. Of course this mine would be great, those guys would be great as well, but well, if you can't have it, then who cares? Are you doing not too well? We've got you potentially to go into here, or those tanks. But I'm more worried about Hungary now. So let's just deploy you here or in here. I actually don't want to lose this. So no zone of control into this hex. The no zone, yeah, in here. So it's not too close to them, but I will see about that one. We will return to Brasov. Which I do with my heavy heart. Now I've got one more unit to deploy. So I can potentially deploy it in here. Or just replace this tank. Yeah. I'm going to actually operate you away. Do not give them enough surface near Sofia. This is mountain? Okay, this is mountain. All of these are mountains. Do I want to drink enough German units around here? This is the last railway. No, we've got still this railway around here. That's a tough cookie to play. I think one more core won't hurt. On this position, yeah. More tanks are coming from here than here. Could also move somebody in here. And we'll have to consider this situation. So most likely I will operate some of the German units away from this frontier, but I need some time. Either here or maybe even here. Protect my positions. You know what? It's just a matter of time, I'm afraid. Speaking of a matter of time, it's only a matter of time because before we lose it. You know what? We need those reinforcements around here. Italy, it's a tough call. I know I will operate you away, but I don't know where yet. We'll have this core next turn. How is Amsterdam looking? Not good enough. So next turn, if he won't bomb me, I will move him. If it does not destroy this unit, I will move him to swap with this guy. Yeah. Reinforce you. And in 2 turns I will move him. Swap again to this railway and operate away. Unless he just decides to land again. Of course, we've got you as well to deal with. As I said, this might be the call. Tough call to make, but well, have to. Still, I'm not sure where to move. Got this guy is on as well. And I feel like we don't need another HQ. How many points do you cost? 24. Just to cover for Orange and give those guys better supply. Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of better supply, this is not good enough. Which means 9, okay. I move you 1 step closer. 10. 6, okay. And as you can see, 8, 10 from here. Okay, that's not as great as I was hoping for it to be, but 6 is okay. And you will move into Bologna. Cover Madman Kesselring. Now. Got you. Let's just make him work for it a little bit. And you will cover the cost. And this one core. Oh, I was forgotten about you. Let's do that. What to do with this core? We cannot essentially even operate you here for one more encirclement. Do we need you here? Eight supply. Also recovered a bit. It's a tough to crack. And the other question is, do we swap Hungarians with you? Hungarians are attached to von Manstein actually. Let's give Warsaw the best chance that we can have. Okay, 105. That's much better. I actually wanted von Manstein to have attachment though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, yes, okay. So we have one attachment for you to be auto-attached. And even if you don't, then you will die. And I would have forgotten about you as well. You are not moving anyway. And I still don't know where to move this core. Either here, or Kragujevec, or this area. Even just to free this guy. Go into Bulgaria and die there. Actually really tough. Really tough. One more. 7, are you kidding me? It's so revolting. Okay. I can actually deploy you in here. But this is the last time I can deploy him here. And this is not a good supply area. 5, 6. 6 is okay. But I need you around here again. Damn it. Where? Oh, to Kavala. That's interesting. Surprisingly, I was cut off, but still retained. We have the range yet. Yet, we are not cut off from the main line. I don't know what to do. I need him somewhere there, around there. I don't know where. I will operate the core from Netherlands somewhere around here. Next. If he won't be hurt, I mean, he can advance into those positions then. Let's... What to do? I've got this tank also, so... I can evacuate you as well. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do... Let's move you... this hex, or to protect this... Either to protect this railway, which will be cut off. It will be cut off anyway, so... Let's move you in here for now. Let's move you in his place. This is army, so you know what? Nah. 2 points. Against a well-rested army. He's facing you. But he has a lot of these units, but nothing else in proximity. At least I don't see anything, so you know what? No. Yes, I don't know. You know what? I think it's worth it. Let's do it. As long as I do not get hurt too much. And at least he won't have those 2 shells to bombard Warsaw with. That wasn't the greatest call I've ever made, I'm afraid. And we can operate you, though you have so much entrenchment. Operate you. Kragujevac. Do I do that? Zagreb might be the call. He's so far away from Zagreb, not yet. Do I protect it? I don't know where he will go. Because those cities, those not, but those cities start to give me MPPs. Valievo now. And of course, Romania only gives us MPPs in those locations. And Cluj, fortunately, is in Hungary. Do we buy time? What I'm going to left those guys where they are. Let's add another. I want you to be in range. Let's deploy you. 1, 2, 5, okay. Let's deploy you in here. If he wants to push, I will have something to say about that one. Ruin is open, which I do not like. I do not have anyone else to covering the city itself. See that? Okay, so he's got plenty. No units deployed yet. Okay, so now we've got 225 MPPs remaining. Let's see what I can buy back. 1 core, 50 core. Volks Grenadiers might do. Do I have anything else? Not really. Thanks. January 30, not going to happen. January 30. Buy him without upgrades and upgrade him later on. At the January 30, I would have been for, like, ready for the 1 turn. Nah. Maybe more. Still wondering. No, air power definitely not going to happen. Then I'd rather buy army without upgrades. I'm kind of in between those two, but okay, 17th of October, that's so close. A lot of huge decisions now. Tank without upgrades that I would have later pay, what, 150 MPPs? Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. It's too much. Let's buy what's guaranteed. Actually, will come back early, and one more garrison. Delay him around those positions. Now, I'm taking a risk. He might just go out, as he usually does, but we'll see. 78 MPPs. I know that Warsaw was not fully upgraded yet, so he bombed it a bit. So let's give him something to think about. Now you are not in a good enough shape to actually attack. We've got a lot of units around here. Got those tanks to push through, to not push through but to defend around here, and we delay around here. We delay as long as we can. So what I'm wondering is what he has done with his air power around here. I wouldn't be surprised if he operated them somewhere around here. But that's to be seen. So next turn, one core available. What do we have from production? 2 garrisons, 2 cores. So it's still 7 days per turn, which means we'll have one more summer turn in September 16th, of course. We missed upon a couple of units. So September 16th. So his turn would be September 23, and then it would be 11 days, which would mean October. Okay, so we'll have those units, those 4 units available next turn, and 1, 2, 3, 6 units, 5 cores available in 2 turns. That's pretty damn huge. Especially considering we are getting nearer and nearer the heart of the Reich. And I will start my evacuation of Romania probably next time, depending on what will happen around here. And of course around here, if this railway will be, not this railway, because we still have this railway, but if it will be in danger, I will definitely start operating those guys away. And let some of the Germans die around here. So next turn, this tank will have to move, unfortunately, to this position, depending on how much entrenchment I have. If not, I will just operate German units directly into it. But I would still need to move him into here. Yeah, so that doesn't really matter. We've got this tank ready to pound this tank if he decides to come join this action. And we've got Florence covered, which is whew, because that guy is just, let's be honest, it's getting pretty dark. And also I have to consider moving you away. You are still a danger. You might work as a speed bump somewhere around here. I'll have 2 garrisons next turn available here. So I might let Romanians die in Romania instead of here. Just disappear for nothing. So why not? As those guys were the heroes that took out Eremienko. Okay, 68 points. So what else can I do? What else to upgrade? Presso is doing fine. Bucharest, not yet. Those guys will be bumped in front of it. Maybe actually, I don't know. Sofia might. Okay. Kąt Ploeszti. Let's do that. Let's give 1 defense to Bucharest, 2 defense to Ploeszti. He knows my tanks are there. So he'll have to take consideration of that. Covered. Might land, but I do not have units available to protect me from that, so who cares? And that will be it for this time, I believe. Yeah, as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Wargaming Guy. I do not have enough spray. To the evil of allies. Children. Was targeted by Soviet fleet. Now, too much. Lifeboats. Actually, is it? Yeah. That's what we are going to say. In Finland, nothing really major happening. We don't have any income from Finland anymore, so who cares? Oh, I would have forgotten about you. And me. This army might take a little bit more people. You are in a good shape. You are not in a very good shape. But actually, you know what? You look, your morale is a bit too high. That's better. You have no shells. Do you have shells? No. It's mistaken. Okay, so now that will be it for this time as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Wargaming Guy in 1944 D-Day scenario. We are forming the last line of defense on let's be honest, in the Romania itself. We will lose it as well as Bulgaria, but we will fight to the last bullet for those capitals. We will not let the evil allies take them without fight. We need to at least give the civilians chance to evacuate to the Germany before they will be slaughtered by the evil allies. And of course, we are hoping that he will even divide his forces and go into Athens. Like, let's hope that he will send 2 tanks, maybe 3. Let's be honest. Let's make sure that he sends around 4, because we have a mighty garrison there, and I hope it will take him like 5 turns to deal with it. So that's my hope. Realistic, of course. Oh, that's nice. Might be actually useful. Why not? And that will be it for this turn, I believe. You might need anti-aircraft defense. We'll see about that one. But that will be it. So thank you for watching. Go and check the Wargaming Guy's turn, and let's see what kind of weather he will have to face. I will remove my screen so we can see British Islands maybe. Okay, and Soviet Union as well. So let's hit the enter button. Everything I wanted to do I did. Maybe let's check a report once more. And we are losing units, but most of them are garrisons, and I do not mind losing, as we've got like 30 garrisons, so who cares? So Soviet Union is way stronger than me. And we'll see what we can do. Here, graphs, national morale. Okay, Soviet 67, British 56. Almost as bad as... Wow, look, take a look at that. How nice of a turn we have. And this is beautiful, but unfortunately we will lose Romania and oil from there, which is a lot of points, as well as Bulgaria. And even if he cuts railway before they fall, the income from there will be diminished by 5. We did not do that much around here, and a tank was lost. Tank? Yeah, tank. So that will be it. And now let's hit the button, see what will pop. Rain, now! Rain! Of course not. 937 MBPs. The last turns of 900 MBPs for us. So I will enjoy it. But we've got only 10 turns remaining past this turn, so that's also great. So once more, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.